Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again, and thank you so much that you saw the video before, and we did not done any video or conversation with you, and some of my friend was saying your conversation with mom is amazing, and please do more. So we'll have to do more also, mom, right?
Sure.
So today we are going to talk about the marriage. So mom, tell me what is marriage?
Okay. Now, marriage is actually an institution.
Hmm.
It's a social binding where two people decide to live together, have a family, have children, and that is what a marriage is. They want to share everything, their pains, their pleasures, they get attracted to each other and they want to make a life together. So this is time immemorial that people have always, to procreate, to have children, you need to have something to be with somebody. So people have, bound themselves and marriage. And when they have a marriage, it is basically done. Why do we have a collection of people when a marriage is performed? So that, you are accepted in society as husband and wife. So when husband and wife are together, they kind of you know uh, live a life. Then they don't need to go out anywhere. They are content with themselves. So they're little you know they it's like birds and animals don't have homes, but humans have homes. So they kind of procreate, and the homes are made, and they live life together. So this is it. And you have companionship, you fight together, you learn together, you do things together. So this is what I think marriage is.
Is it like? Do you think the marriage is made by the man-made or is made by the universe?
Yes, to some degree, we humans have a part to play, but they always say that marriages are made in heaven. So they say that people who are bound to be together, they always come to be together. So this is actually a spiritual aspect where there is a certain give and take in this lifetime that you have to do, and that is why you are put together to either have a good marriage or a bad marriage or a average marriage. So we don't know what is there. What is given to us, we have to make do with that. So that is what I think.
What happens after the marriage? Things like that.
After marriage is then two people start growing together. I mean, initially there is this honeymoon period of they get attracted to each other, they do things together, they go for movies, they go for parties, they do all kinds of things. But later on, it is to develop a family, to take on responsibility. So it is a lot of responsibility, because then you are looking at bringing up children, bringing up a home, earning in a home. So these are things that you have to do after a marriage.
And like, what happened like after marriage? Some person are getting divorced. How do you like see deal with that?
See, these days there's a lot of freedom that is given to everybody. So boys have a lot of freedom, girls have a lot of freedom. Girls are far more independent than they were before. So they think that they can do everything. Earlier, man was the breadwinner. He would get the money home, and the woman would look after the home. She would bear children, look after the kitchen, look after everything. So they were not earning money. So, but in today's time, a woman is quite equal, if not more than a man, because she also gets in money, she also bears children, she also does a lot of work. So, it is a joint effort between two people to make the marriages work. Why marriages sometimes don't work is that people come from different backgrounds. They are independent. They want certain ways of life, and they cannot cope with that. It's a lot of adjustment that happens in marriage. It is not that everything will go smoothly. There's a lot of adjustment from both partners that has to be done. You have to accept, and when you don't accept, then there are fights, and then there is a lot of mud slinging and all that. So that is the reason why more people are getting divorced, because of, independent thinking. They think that everybody can do everything, and they feel that, it's not as earlier. Divorce was a stigma. Now they say that instead of staying in a bad marriage, it is better to move on, which I think is a better thing, because then you give freedom to the other partner also to move on. So I think that is the reason divorces.
Well, that's a good question you're giving us also. Good answer. And we know the marriage is not easy, that you were saying this for us. If you don't get married, what do you do?
See, there are again advantages, that you don't have that responsibility to look after children, or you don't have to share your income. You are independent. You live your life your way. There is a sense of loneliness, which of course even in marriages you can be two people together and yet be lonely. So when you are single and not married, you have to make your life complete by doing things which make you happy and make you complete. So you have to develop hobbies, you have to do work, you can have people you go out with, you can, meet people, make a fruitful living, you can do some community service. So there are lots of things that you can, if you are not married. You don't have to be sulking and saying that, look, I'm not married, so I'm single. But there must be something better for you. So it's not that you don't have to get married, and at the end of your life, some people get married really late. So if you find a partner really late, why not? And you should look forward to whatever moments you get. Find happiness in small things. Do little good things. Listen to people, talk to people, spend your time fruitfully, pick up a hobby. So these are things that you can always do if you're not married. And I mean, sometimes I've seen single people are very happy. Single people can be happy because they don't carry the responsibility on their shoulders.
Some actors and prime ministers and...
Yeah. I mean, everybody, it is their journey, you see. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody should be single, but whoever can find a partner, have an acceptance, adjust, should have families. But if you cannot, then it is better to remain single.
So thanks for a conversation again. If you like this if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to suggestion anything with the topics you want to share, write down below the comments. And till now, bye bye. See you soon.